welcome to another Kevin Entertainment video. It's Art here with my monthly reading roadmap for January 2019. Now this one's a very special one. Not only is it the first one of the year, but it is Sherlock Holmes reading month that is put on by Winx Inc. I'll link that announcement video down below. It's a very loosely translated or loosely followed readathon. I tend to follow it more heavily because Sherlock Holmes is definitely my bag, and January is Sherlock Holmes' birthday month. So I will be enjoying all types and forms of Sherlock Holmes and Sherlock Holmes-like entertainment, Sherlock Holmes-inspired entertainment on top of that. Let's go through what I know I'll be reading, and then we'll take, and then I'll do a short interlude. So let me start with, I will start the month off with Sherlock Holmes for the Holidays by Anne Perry et al. Edited by Martin H. Greenberg. I'm starting off with this one because it'll be still around the holiday season when I start. Probably start this New Year's Day, actually, to be honest. And it's due on January 3rd, but I've got 2 renewals, so I can definitely finish it before I bring it back to the library. And then I'm going to finally get to A Study in Sherlock. I have this in physical form and on my Kindle, so this will get read. It is a series of stories inspired by Sherlock Holmes and done in the vein of Sherlock Holmes. Alan Bradley, Tony Broadbent, Jan Burke, Lionel Chetwynd, Lee Child, Colin Cornell, Neil Gaiman, Laura Lipman, Gail Lynns, John Sheldon, Philip and Thomas Perry, S.J. Rosen, Dana Stainbow, Charles Todd, and Jacqueline Winspear all write for this series. Bed toss. Boom, done. Then I will switch moods to cozy time and go with Body on Baker Street, the first book in the Sherlock Holmes bookshop mystery series by Vicky Delaney. Yeah, baby, they make Sherlock Holmes style cozies. I'm down. Totally down. This one is called The Sherlockian. It is a novel based in the Sherlockian style. The USA Today says, thrilling, a ripping good story that's packed with loads of Doyle and Holmes trivia. Moore spins an engaging parallel detective stories, says Entertainment Weekly. So it's done in that Sherlockian vein, and I got it on bargain, which, by the way, it had a book sticker on it for bargain. Can we just say, all book publishers and booksellers, stop putting stickers on books, please? They're difficult as hell to get off, and they don't look good. The only sticker that I will allow to be accepted is signed copy stickers. That's it for me. Other than that, stop putting them on there. And then I'm going to read, and this is a myriad of series. I'm going to read the Cthulhu Case book by James Lovegrove, and I believe he came out with a second one, I believe, but I have the first one in Kindle format. And then I'm going to read Sherlock Holmes and the Stuff of Nightmares by James Lovegrove. Let me see if this has the other series, the other books in this vein or not. Doesn't look like it. So, I will then say, while I'm over here looking this up, I'm going to be reading the Richard Rickard Sherlock Holmes Kindle Unlimited series. You may see me move off camera because I'm going to grab my phone. But I'm going to be reading that series starting with the 12 Days of Christmas and going down that Kindle Unlimited series. Sorry if I have to move off camera, but someone wasn't as prepared as someone thought. That someone being me. So if I get all of that done, I will then be reading. Let me open up the Kindle store on my phone. I will then be reading just looking up more James Lovegrove Sherlock Holmes stuff. But while I'm doing that, let me say that it's also, I will be watching. Apparently there's 3 versions of it. The green one was first. Let me see what similar items there are. Oh, yeah. There's the Cthulhu Casebook, Sherlock Holmes and the Sussex Sea Devils, and the Cthulhu Casebooks, Sherlock Holmes and the Masonic, Mestitonic Monstriites. Whatever the frick that means. Then there's Sherlock Holmes and the Stuff from Nightmares, which I already showed you, that I already have. And it's not being nice. But there's a whole bunch of these Sherlock Holmes stories. Let me see if so I'll be watching the Jeremy Brett Granada series on Blu-ray, and I'll be watching the BBC series as well, because Winks said that anything Sherlock would count, even watching, that she was down with that, and I am too, so there is that for that. I'm trying to find it. It helps if I could spell today. Let's see. Oh, it's showing what I have. It's not showing what's in store. Let me see more from the store. I'm trying to find them. Next. But trust me, there's a bunch of them. It's, The Ghost of the Dead, I think, is one. Oh, I can finally read Unquiet Spirits, the second book in the Sherlock Holmes Art of Blood series. There are some. Here we go. Sherlock Holmes and the Thinking Engine by James Lovegrove. I am also going to read the next Hercule Poirot novel, and I may veer off and do some Poirot because Agatha Christie herself said that Poirot was inspired by Sherlock Holmes. Poirot was her Sherlock Holmes. So Poirot for me counts in this January. There's Sherlock Holmes and the Gods of War by James Lovegrove. Sherlock Holmes and the Will of the Dead by George Mann. Here we go. There's Sherlock Holmes and the Spirit Box by George Mann. And Sherlock Holmes and the Legacy of Deeds by Nick Kime. So there's a bunch of Sherlock Holmes. This month will be filled with Sherlock Holmes. If I'm not reading Holmes in January, I am not reading, folks. It is Holmes month, full bore. I know it's supposed to be an easy readathon, but it is Holmes full bore. And you can guarantee that as much as I get done, or as much as I try to get done, things will be getting done as quickly as possible because Sherlock Holmes, the game's afoot the entire month of January, and we got 31 days to fill in. So, happy 2019 coming up, because you're going to see this before the end of 2018, but I will see you soon. You know, I make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Central, 10:30 a.m. Pacific, 1:30 p.m. Eastern. Please like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more. Please let me know what you're reading for the month of January. Let me know if you're doing anything Sherlock Holmes related. I think you should. It's gonna be a blast. And remember, please click the notification bell because we are in the middle of book review bonanza when you see this. So there will be more videos uploaded to get guaranteed. You are welcome. And I will see you again soon. Happy reading. Happy holidays. The game is afoot. Or it's about to be. And peace.